ATS Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Llroe Hubbard gets it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hubbard again. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Has a lane past the 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Llroe Hubbard with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump.
They go right back to Hall. Across the 45 and still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Here's Hall once more. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
The 17-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. He got it! Interception! Trevor Wallace has it! And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Come on.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. They run again with Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Young working from the gun. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down run by Hubbard. That's the first and more inside the 45. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Panthers.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Gerald on for the Panther field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And This one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Fields on first down. Finding Reynolds. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Completed to Reynolds. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, green 19, get that. I got him. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields dumps it off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Angel. Right.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. As Andre Cisco hauled him down there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one's complete right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. This is Legance working left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Llzaire Legance with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Right.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Jets.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ball takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He can run it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
551, 12 go. Right.
From the red zone now. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Angel. Here we go. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Right.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
14.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Jimmy Horn here on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now Young. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Looking for Tenoroll McMillan that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 58, 58, slide up. Up. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Good night. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, bet you they do go for it.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Oliver with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Complete to Braylon Allen. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Fields gets it out wide quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Zach. 331, 331. Right.
Now it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Hey, Ken.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This one's caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Hall again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets put 6 on their side of the board. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Fields to the line. The Jets are going for 2.
Here we go,
Jets will line up for a 2.
He's throwing for it. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here's ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's cut.
Hubbard again. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set.
Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Young working from the gun. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 19 instruction. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Complete now to the right side. And And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Set.
Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Here we go. Good. Yep.
Fields now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go, set. Green 19, guys, set. Set.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets push this to an 8-point game. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
Don't jump. Ready?
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Cut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Another try following the sack. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Ready?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Here's Hall. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Let's race this. Here we go, Scott. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's caught by Wilson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Good night.
Working inside the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Out of the gun, Young. He's trying to push the field. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 19. Good night.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
Here we go, Side. Start ball, Side. Stay high.
Play action, Fields. He beams one, deep right side. They did it! He made the interception! J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Panthers trail by a field goal. Second down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
4-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow, 43, 10.
Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Llzaire Legette's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
On the ready.
The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Buying some time right. He's running for it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready. Blue, 36.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
33, yellow, ready.
Here he is to throw. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Out. Blue 58.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Setting up to pass. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he has this down to the 34. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Here we go. Hey, 58, who's here's that? Right.
Here he is to throw. This is for the ball game. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
31. Panthers 28.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Baker with the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the win goes to the Jets. And instead of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.